best Chapter 3 update. You heard me right, Epic has just dropped the best Fortnite update in years, and it's absolutely insane. The reality tree has spread to Logjam, completely changing it to a different OG location every single game. Darth Vader has finally arrived on the island with his brand new throwable lightsaber, and there's apparently a new sword blade as well, but there's simply just so much to cover, so let's hop straight into it. Alrighty guys, we have an absolutely massive update on our hands tonight. Darth Vader is here, he's on the map, he's going to be landing at a random location every single game with his brand new Darth Vader lightsaber mythic, which is just absolutely amazing to think of. You can throw it, it's exactly the same as it was in the trailers, but instead of landing on him, we're going to be landing at the reality tree POI. Now, not this one, a brand new one taking over Logjam. Now, the funny thing about this POI is that it changes every single game between different OG POIs that we all know and love. Right now, it's the Colosseum, and every single game it's going to change. I've seen some Tilted Towers ones, I've seen some Cold Castle ones, so we're just going to gear up and get straight into it. Now, the reason this is the case is that last update, there was a tiny little sapling added to Logjam, and in between the updates, it sprouted into a huge tree and had this entire reality warping effect on it. And something else is that as well on the map, hold on, someone is just contemplating a little bit too much, and he gets eliminated for it. But there's been a couple other map changes over at the Butter Barn and the Aztec Temple in the middle of the map. They've had their own reality saplings added, really tiny in shape. Hold on, we have someone contesting. We have a little bit of a tuna fish. Whoop, two shot. We have someone shocking on us as well. Oh my god, this vending machine is just absolutely caving clutch. We have tanked a Golden Striker shot. Never heard of that before. But as I was saying, the Butter Barn and the Aztec Temple have had their own tiny little reality saplings added, which means next update, they're going to go absolutely crazy. And fingers crossed to actually do the exact same thing as this, except with different POIs. Because if that's the case, we could probably see the return of every single major POI from Chapter 1, which is just going to make this an absolute W season. Part of the reason why we landed in Logjam is that we've cleared out the POI, we've got some loot, we're going to head all the way over to this new factory at the north of Logjam, right at the riverside. This was being built last update, and this update it's finally finished building. And something to note is that it does have the brand new sword blade item, which we're hopefully going to experiment with this game alongside Darth Vader's mythic, so make sure to stay until the end so we can play around with that. Here we have the Logjam NPC, Mr. Kyle, selling his chug cannon and tent. You know what, Kyle? Pleasure doing business with you, Kyle. I'll take that chug cannon because holy crap, we need it. So we can see that this is quite a modern Logjam shop, and here we are. The saw blades, let's equip one. We're going to drop our heavy sniper for it. Rip saw launcher. And let's see what happens. We can charge it up. And it releases one that just goes through builds. When's it going to stop? Is it like a Beyblade? Yeah, okay. It's just going to keep on going through builds until I think it's just out. Now, I'm a little bit risky about this because we are going to be sweating this update night. It's absolutely crazy the amount of good players playing right now, especially since Arena has reset. You heard me right. Arena points have finally reset back to 0. The preseason is over. You guys can grind again, and I highly recommend you do, because if it skipped your mind, last season they added Arena Awards, and they gave out this sick weapon wrap depending on what Arena rank you were. So I hope that you grind this season, because I'm pretty sure they're going to continue the trend and release a backbling or something. So we have sea people climbing at this hill. Let's launch a sword blade at him. 60 damage. Let's do a little bit of reload. We actually have 3 in the canister. Let's send another sword blade his way. Just going to send it through. Okay, it seems like you have to be really precise with this to do any sort of damage. Oh, we're just going to have to push him with our shotgun. Oh my god, we just full boxed him. That's not what you like to see. Not good looks from him. You have a taco man running around for Spider-Man. Don't see that every day. Sweat a little bit. Actually. See, that's what I mean. It's not really meant to deal damage. It's just meant to be intimidating so they run away and you can get the kill in other means. So honestly, a good item. We didn't really have a zoning item in this game for a while. We're going to trade now for the Spider-Man mythics because we need the mobility and we need to sweat. Part of the reason why we have visualized audio on them right now, it's had a little bit of a nerf, so fingers crossed it isn't that bad, because I really love blasting my music at full volume and just being able to key the lobby without having to worry about footsteps. But nonetheless, it's had a change. Fingers crossed it's not that severe. Alright, we get that full box. And we get that finish. Alright, so Zona's pulled on Logjam. We don't get a chance to see any of the other POIs, so I'll just list them off now. Tilted Tower's down there. It's finally starting to be rebuilt. All the buildings that were destroyed in the past season are finally being under construction from the Block 2.0 creative submissions from you guys. Now, if you guys didn't already know, the block is back in creative for the past couple weeks. You could go in and build your very own Tilted Towers building from a list of props. And we're finally getting them added to the game. We're going to be able to vote on them later in the season, but right now the stencils of a couple of them are over there. So make sure to vote for the most OP one. Do us competitive lads a favor, because the more lit on the map, the better. Alright, Bounty survived, but it doesn't matter. He's right here. There we are, 100 tag. Alright. Oh no, we're whiffing. You get that nice peanut butter redder right there. We don't have any armored walls. This has instantly become quite a yikes. Okay, thank God he drops to the bottom. Just gonna have to use our chug cannon here. Alright, it's gone very silent. Because he's crouching behind a wall. Good strats, man, but unfortunately, Visualize Audio is still very much the strat to run. You see someone here, we get some nice damage. I think the comeback got bust. Oh my God. Okay, that's quite unfortunate to him, but we have found Darth Vader's Mythic. I was about to say we have pretty much finished everything about this update, but here we are rocking this Mythic. We have someone absolutely building a fortress POI up on this mountain here with the car and everything. He's looking like a little bit of a sweat, so fingers crossed we can take him out, because if there's one thing I know, it's that people like this are very hard to go up against later on in the lobby and pubs. There we are. Okay. We've gotten him extremely low. I'm just going to go down the hill because I really want to use this lightsaber on him. Come on, sir. You know. Oh, that's unfortunate. Knows how to build a base, doesn't know how to get down from it. And that brings us to 10 eliminations. Fingers crossed we can actually find someone to use this lightsaber on. There we are. So I've just figured out how to throw this thing. You've got to block and then hold left click to throw it. There we are, 60 damage. Get that throw. Let's get in this truck. Finish him off with the SMG. Okay, that's absolutely lovely to see. I'll count that as a lightsaber elimination, because I know damn well the final of this top 10 is just going to be absolutely crazy. Damn. That dude did not want to be here. That's all good, because we're going to say goodbye to Darth Vader Mythic, pick up some Spider-Man gloves, and win this game, and celebrate an absolutely amazing update from Epic Games. Going to break the tree to initiate the fight. Hopefully get some damage here. There we are. He couldn't build. Oh my God. Okay, I think they've buffed the combat, because there was no way this thing was dealing 42 headshot before this update. I'm sorry, I haven't seen that number in a while. Seems to be in the house. Gonna bust some cheeky little edits on him. Hopefully we don't whiff our shot like we did just then. Seems like he's a lover of running away. Alright, and he goes down. Okay, so it seems like the final player has made himself a nest in this previous build fight. There we are. We get a nice 165 tag on the aura. He shocks in the air. And we get a nice little clip to finish it off. Well, there you have it, guys. The second updated Chapter 3. The biggest update we've gotten in a while. We've had so many map changes with Logjam practically turning into 5 different POIs on rotation. A brand new Darth Vader Mythic. The brand new Sword Blade in that little Logjam hut. Don't forget that. As well as a bunch of balance changes. And just so much more. You guys have to play this.